What is going on, YouTube? It is AOD81, and as the video title said, we're going to be getting into the Crucible challenge today, specifically the final challenge. Now, just talking for a second. If you haven't done these Crucible challenges, you usually fight a series of bosses. Like this one is Pieta, Congregator, and the Hush Saint, and you'll get a reward the first time you do it. The first time you do any of these, the reward is going to be multiplayer currencies. It's going to be different amounts for each currency, but the currency isn't automatically going to show up. You're going to want to go into your inventory and then go under quest materials, and that's where the sack of items that you're going to get is going to be. So you'll go there, use the sack, and then your multiplayer currency will go up on the left-hand side of the screen. Now, I didn't really mess with too many of these Crucible challenges when I was doing my playthroughs and getting my platinum. I already had all the shrine armors and everything when I first did one. Decided to try one out, and I was actually pretty surprised at how much of the currency I got. I can't remember offhand exactly how much it was, but I remember saying, oh man, I wish I would have done these earlier. I wouldn't have needed nearly as many multiplayer hours spent getting these currencies. So, with that out of the way, this one always stayed locked for me. And the reason for that is I would do a Crucible here or there and then start a new game and do another Crucible. And it turns out the way you unlock this final guy, I figured it had something to do with doing all of them. But you have to do each of these in a single playthrough. These one, two, three, four, five challenges in a single playthrough, and then this one will unlock for you. And the Crucible of the Lords challenge is going to be all 12 Heresy bosses. Now, I will say that when I first completed these challenges and got the multiplayer currency, I could see that the reward for doing it a second time was 50 umbral scourings, so I never really bothered with it. Um, but then one day I decided to say, hey, let's see what the reward after that is, and it turned out to be a tinct. So after you get 50 umbral scourings for each of these five, if you do it a third time, your reward is a tinct. And I'm actually wearing one of them right now. But let me get to where you can see it. Um, this Sanguine Thirst was one. Polished, I believe, was one. I'm pretty sure this Halcyon was one. I'm not sure if that Guardian was or not, but that's Guardian. Not sure if that was one of the rewards. This Besieged, I'm pretty sure was, but I've been rocking Nocturne lately, so let's go ahead and jump in and we'll see if the final reward is a Tinct, because I've already done this twice. The first time I ran through it, I got a sack of multiplayer currency, and when I went into my inventory and used the sack, it actually turned out to be 1,000 of each currency. So actually quite a bit. If I'm not mistaken, if you did that once, that would be enough to buy all of the shrine armors, the armor sets. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into the first one, which is obviously Pieta. We're going to be fighting every boss, every Heresy boss that's in the
Oh,
game.
holy Aureus.
So, normally
By
the
your
Crucible
radiance,
challenges,
grant
just
me
for
the
one more
strength
side
to
note, I'm
continue to
on my main
endure
character,
these
which is
dark
maxed
days,
out,
to lay
and I'm
bare the
on New
path to
Game Plus
salvation for
6.
my wayward
The Crucible
brothers and
challenges
sisters,
usually seem
so
like
we
they're
may
a
walk
level
it
ahead of
together
that.
and to
They're a little bit
strike
more
down
difficult
all those
than
who would
the
see our will
actual level you're
defied.
playing at. So I would
Even as
say,
our suffering continued,
since
I
I'm
honored my
New
pledge of
Game Plus
patience to the
6,
exactor.
it's gonna seem like she's New Game
And
Plus
yet you
7.
now appear before me, a stranger, bearing what was not
So, without
yours to
further ado,
receive.
we'll just go ahead and skip the
A
cutscene.
betrayal.
Didn't mean to do that. I meant to buff my weapon, but... Yeah, I was trying to perfect parry those. Alright, Pieta, come on. What do you have? Oh, I mistimed that by a mile. Okay, we're gonna go into her third phase. And that's gonna do it for Pieta. So that's gonna be Crucible of the Lords, final Crucible, on our third run, first boss. So that's gonna be 1 of 12. I'm anxious to see what the final reward is. I'm sure it's gonna be a tanked, but for being a Crucible where you have to fight all 12 bosses, it better be a badass looking tank. You know what I mean? So we'll move on to the Congregator. Oh, big time this time, Matt. I thought he was jumping. Like that. Keep missing that arm swipe. Oh, he got me. Alright. So it turns out we're practicing my timing on him. And that's gonna do it for him. So that's boss number 2 of 12 in the final Crucible challenge. And we will hop right back in and move on to the Hush Sing. And usually I like to start off by casting Sanctify. Get ready for him to dodge, and then I'll buff my weapon. Oh, I didn't know he was coming that second time. Oh well, it happens, right? Let me go ahead and rebuff my weapon. Oh no, I dodged that, I thought. So I think he's gonna jump off now. Thought I dodged that too. Here comes the horse. Oh, I knew I didn't dodge that. And that'll do it. So that's boss 3. And we'll move on to 4, which I believe is going to be the Crow. Which is kind of a boring fight because it's easy and it's long. Oh no, we're going to do the Spurned Progeny first, and then we're going to do the easy long. What's he going to start out with? Triple pound. Oh, a double. White. Alright, we should see the lava here soon. There it is. So I'll go ahead and cast Sanctify, toss a couple of those, and enough of his health is down that he's going to do that right away. So we'll move to another platform. Recast my Sanctify, toss a couple of those, buff up my weapon. And the second time he does that, the lava pit actually goes away, so we can just run down and finish him off real quick. Hit him right in the no-no parts, and that's gonna do it for him. And we'll just continue on to our Hollow Crow fight. I know, bear with me, guys. Buff on my weapon. I usually kill the dogs, get them out of the way so they're not casting ice and stuff while I'm trying to deal with the witch. So I'm gonna soul play her. Hopefully we can get her in one. Oh no, we're not gonna get her in one. So we gotta run to the center of the arena. And wait for her to spawn again. She's almost done though. I don't think I'll have to deal with the wolves this time. Oh, maybe I will. Where'd she go? Steal her soul. And then get ready to dodge the ice. I usually cast 3 of those. And I try to break through these because they make you walk slow. But when I'm trying to dodge the ice, unsuccessfully at times. Go ahead and rebuff. This time she's gonna summon a couple witches that I'll get rid of. Where's the other? Right behind me. Soul Flay her. Almost had her in one shot that time, but that just means we gotta suffer through this boring fight a little bit longer. I didn't steal her soul that time. I had a feeling that one was gonna hit me. Rebuff my weapon. And this time she's gonna summon a kin ranger that I'll get rid of. Take a little damage, but so be it. I'll go ahead and do it, even though she's almost dead. Now we just have to dodge some ice that gets summoned until he falls down and we can stab him in the eye. So that will do it for him. And her. Him and her. Assuming the crow's a him. And we will move on to hopefully a more meaningful fight. It's going to be Dervla. Oh, don't do your heal. There we go. the second phase, I can cast Oria's Judgment a couple times. Get ready to dodge through this. Those pillars keep getting in my way. Maybe I can end it with a critical hit. There we go. That's always satisfying, isn't it? Of course it is. So that'll do it for Durvala. And who is gonna be next? Tancred, of course. So at least I don't have to pop his Umbral Parasite, right? Oh, I thought he was gonna get me with that. And Reinhold, if you don't know, is incredibly easy. You just want to aim at one of his limbs. And then as long as you just keep attacking a limb, he's going to break his posture. And you'll get a critical hit. So I'll just focus on a limb, get the critical hit, rinse and repeat. Really easy, I know, right? So that's 7 and 12. Who's gonna be next? I think it's Judge Clary. We'll see. Crucible or Judge Clary. We're getting close. The anticipation is like crazy, isn't it? Oh, she's gonna get me with that. Oh, she missed. Oh, I way mistimed that. Again. I was actually just trying to roll out of the arrows, to be fair. But she sent me into Umbral. Wow. Okay. Moving on to phase 2. Gonna do her double blow up. Oh, as soon as I saw her go back for that thrust, I knew I was done. I'm just gonna summon her totem. And that'll do it for Judge Cleric, both the good one and the bad one. And that's 8 of 12. Who is next? I think it's the Light Reaper. So now we'll get to test my reflexes. It's a little bit late where I'm at right now, but I like to get up in his face and kind of spar with him. So we'll see how my dodges go. At the beginning, I usually just break as much of these wagons and breakables as I can so they don't get in the way. Dodge through that and keep breaking stuff. And now I can buff up my weapon. I'll go ahead and break that. Dodge and lock on. And get the first hit. I'm not doing too good here. Dodge that. Go ahead and heal up. Buff my weapon. Lock on. Oh. I didn't know he was coming a second time with it. What was that? I clearly rolled through it. Oops, I didn't mean to use one of Oh, come on, you're about to go. Oh, what? I thought he was dead. He's gonna send me into Umbral.
Disappointing.
Disappointing. I know it is. But hey, you're still dead. Alright, so that's 9 and 12. The anticipation is building. My money's still on tanked, but it better be a pretty cool one. So now we're going to go to the Sundered Monarch. I usually just cast 2 of those on him, buff my weapon, dodge that, and that'll send him into the actual fight. Oh, I dodged the wrong way, but I still got around it. Not on that one, though. Now my timing's on. It's about time. Ooh, I missed that. Here comes some swords, I think. And he's done. Bye, Sundered Mono. So he would... Oh yeah, I have to fight a deer. Now watch, this will be the one that I lose to. A deer is funny sometimes, even though he's not an actual boss per se. Sometimes it's easy to lose track of the guys that you actually have to kill. And then we'll get into Ilion.
Refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations. To millennia,
Go ahead and
of
pop
shameful distortions
that.
of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian.
The first 2 are always these 2 on either side. So I'll go ahead and kill that
I was
one.
betrayed. Those 3 power-hungry malefactors who declared
That
themselves
one.
judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter.
Looks like they're going this way. Oh, he must have a parasite.
The judges, their crazed followers, butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar
Up top.
as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end,
He's gonna have a parasite.
although the judges found themselves unable to kill anyone, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked,
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that way.
the judges banished me to this barren earth, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges
Where'd that
themselves
fireball
were
come from? Up
raised
top?
to the status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition.
Oh, he's got a parasite.
Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood
Did I
has
get
been
him?
spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name.
Where is this parasite? Don't tell me it's still up top.
And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering,
Alright,
of
that's
guiding
gonna do it.
themselves. I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you
Alright,
as
so we
nothing
made it
more
through
than an
11 or
instrument
12.
through
Let's
which they
see if
might
we
enact
can
their blasphemous
beat
will
up on
and
Elion,
prevent
or if
my
she's gonna beat
rightful
up on me.
return.
Anytime now. Okay. Alright, final boss of the final Crucible challenge. Third round, where we get our secret reward. Be nice to me, Elion. It's late. Timing's a little bit off. Alright, phase 1 moment, okay? I should have gotten very far away instead of casting that heal, but that wasn't so bad. Except I mistimed that by a country mile. Yeah, I know, I'm quick on the dodge. Here we go. This is what I should have been doing. That was a wasted opportunity. I thought I'd have the button, but apparently I didn't. Alright, we made it, guys. Let's see what our reward is. It should pop up on the right. It is another Tinct called Dusk. So we'll check out that Tinct, and then we'll wrap up this video. So that was the final Crucible challenge and the third run of it where we get our Tinct. So let's see what this thing looks like. Dusk. Not much change to what I had on. In fact, I kind of like Nocturne a little better. Basically just changed my robe to a little bit purplish instead of dark gray. So I'm going back to Nocturne. But anyway, that's how the Crucible challenges work. That's how to unlock the final Crucible. And we just got our final reward for doing the final Crucible. So that's going to end our video. And this is AOD81. If you enjoyed the video, just throw me a like, throw me a subscribe. I'm creating some content. I've been doing a lot of Lords of the Fallen stuff. Doom just came out, so I'm going to be putting out some Doom content. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, just give my channel a sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, see ya!